Hello everyone, I'm Sam. My documentary project is called #SaveGemSpa. It's about the Gem Spa bodega in the East Village. This is the main slide, and that's a picture of the Gem Spa. It's on the corner of St. Mark's and 2nd Avenue. My logline is, as gentrification and a demanding landlord threaten the last relic of East Village punk history, the daughter of an iconic bodega owner fights to keep her sick father and his business alive. So the Gem Spa is this bodega on the corner of St. Mark's and 2nd. It's iconic. It's been there for years and years, but it was especially cool back in the days of like CBGB. They sell egg creams. They were selling egg creams to like Patti Smith, to like the New York Dolls, to like punk rock legends, and is just like a staple of the neighborhood that's already ever expanding and changing and becoming home to less and less locals and more NYU kids and rich people, which kind of sucks. So the format of the documentary is going to be kind of three-pronged. So the owner of the bodega, his name is Ray, and he has Parkinson's. So his daughter, Perul, she has taken over the duties of caring for the daily operations of the business and keeping it going, and also taking care of her father who is sick. So it'll start with her at home with him, sort of talking about him and like how he came to the US. He's an immigrant, and watching her take her 2-hour commute all the way to the Gem Spa, this like ratty bodega where she opens up, she like sets up the sunglass rack, she works behind the counter, she does all of the finances, everything. And then we talk about how the landlord is trying to shut them down and all the ways that she's like trying to fight that and keep it alive for her father and also for the history of the neighborhood. And then I wanted to talk about the reason it's #SaveGemSpa is because a lot of the locals have started to put together this Instagram social media movement to keep Gem Spa alive, where they're like selling t-shirts. There's this artist who put up this, it looks like Citibank, but it's called SCHITI, like Shitty Bank, basically making a joke that the neighborhood is going corporate, which is like a statement in itself. They lost their liquor license and their cigarette license to a sting operation. And so because of that, they had to like fire their entire staff. They don't sell food. They basically rely on the sale of jewels, which are, you know, as we know, not really as popular as they were because they're dangerous. So that's a photo of Perul in front of the Gem Spa. She's awesome. So she was a banker and also owned a bakery. So I also want her to talk about her experience going from working on Wall Street and managing hedge funds to then running this random bodega in the East Village and caring for their bodega cat, which there is one. So yeah, the three prongs are following Perul, taking care of her father, the history of the place and why it's at risk, and then the third act of the documentary would probably be like the hopeful, although somewhat feeble against New York City skyrocketing rent, movement of locals and young people who are getting on social media and really trying to save the place because it is iconic and there's so much history there. So this is a picture of a punk band outside of the Gem Spa. That's the picture of the Gem Spa t-shirt that they're selling. And they sold a whole bunch of them. They actually made a lot of money. And then this was a picture of the counter before they lost their liquor license, like with bananas and everything. And that's where they make the egg creams. And egg creams are so good if you don't know what they are. It's seltzer, syrup, and milk. So artistic statement, the reason that I am interested in this, so I have lived in the East Village for 10 years. I love Gem Spa. I'm saddened by the way that St. Mark's has changed, and I think it's important to preserve pieces of that history. Like, I think that there's so much, and I say this lovingly, there's so much seediness that makes the East Village what it is, and I think that I'm glad that it's getting safer, but Like, there are some punk history pieces and artists. It was home to so many artists, and they're all getting kicked out or shoved away and replaced by Dollar Pizza, which sucks. So yeah, thank you so much for your time and for considering my PowerPoint and presentation. I hope you liked it. Thank you.